There are people around you who are quietly studying your emotions, your weaknesses, and your reactions. And the most dangerous part, you probably trust them the most. Psychology shows that manipulation rarely looks aggressive. It looks friendly, supportive, and sometimes even loving. Today we'll uncover 7 signs someone is secretly manipulating you. And once you see these signs, you will never look at people the same way again. A manipulator rarely attacks you directly. Instead, they slowly make you question your own thinking. You might hear things like, "You're overreacting. You always misunderstand things." At first it sounds harmless, but over time, this technique makes you lose trust in your own judgment. This psychological tactic is often called gaslighting. Once someone controls how you interpret reality, they begin controlling your decisions. Manipulators are experts at turning situations around. Even when they are clearly wrong, they make you feel guilty. You might hear, "After everything I did for you," or "I can't believe you would treat me like this." Suddenly, the conversation is no longer about their behavior, it's about your guilt. And guilt is one of the easiest emotions to control. Many manipulators start relationships with intense kindness. They compliment you, they support you, they seem to understand you perfectly. But this is often a technique called love bombing. The goal is simple: create emotional dependence. Once you start trusting them deeply, their behavior slowly begins to change. Manipulators are extremely observant. They quietly watch what upsets you, what you fear, what you want most, and later they use that information to control situations. If someone seems to remember every emotional reaction you've ever had, be careful. You might not be having a normal conversation. You might be part of a psychological strategy. One of the most powerful manipulation tools is victim mode. Instead of taking responsibility, manipulators often say things like, "Everyone always blames me," or "People always misunderstand me." This creates sympathy, and when people feel sympathy, they stop questioning behavior. Manipulators often change the story of events. For example, if an argument happens, they may later describe it very differently. They might say, "That's not what happened," or "You're remembering it wrong." Over time, this slowly reshapes how you remember situations. Eventually, you stop trusting your own memory. Healthy relationships feel stable. Manipulative relationships feel emotionally unpredictable. One day they are supportive. The next day they are distant or critical. This emotional confusion keeps you constantly trying to fix the relationship. And while you are trying to understand what went wrong, they quietly maintain control. Manipulation is rarely obvious. It hides behind kindness, guilt, and emotional confusion. The truth is, the most dangerous manipulators are not the loudest people in the room. They are the ones who appear the most trustworthy. Once you recognize these patterns, you gain something extremely powerful: awareness. And awareness is the first step to protecting your mind. If you want to understand human psychology even deeper, make sure you subscribe to Mindfly, because the more you understand people, the harder it becomes for anyone to control you.